Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this weekly reading in the month of May. I hope that everything is going well for you. This is going to be a special reading for you in regards to your true calling. If you don't have the desire to learn about what your true calling in your soul could be, by all means, feel free to skip forward, skip ahead, and join us next week. But if this reading is something you're going to sit in for, I hope and pray that something speaks to your energy, to your heart. Remember, don't make anything fit unless it's truly meant for you. In regard to your true calling, the first card to pull is for the sign of Aquarius. What is your soul's true calling? What is Aquarius soul's true calling? Page of Pentacles. Pages are students. Page of Pentacles, they're students of their physical reality. They're going to be open to opportunities. They're going to be open to ideas. They're going to be open to, hey, if we want to start a new health regimen, if we're going to look into one day, we're going to build our own home. One day, we're going to invest in the stock market. This Page of Pentacles, they're not ready to do anything right now, but they're open to it. And the page they're generally considered like the children of the tarot because they're fresh, they're open-minded, they're interested, they're available. They just might not have all of the staying power that like a king or a queen does. So the page, open, receptive, and this is your soul's true calling, is to be open and receptive to your physical reality. What does your physical reality one day, what's it going to look like? Right now, you could just be like a dreamer and you're dreaming of it. How are you responding to your soul's true calling? If this is your soul's true calling, Aquarius, how are you responding to that? Justice. This is your air cousin Libra. The justice is attributed to the sign of Libra. Justice is about fair, balanced, equal, making sure that everything is working out for everybody. So where your soul's true calling is to be open to your physical world, what you're doing, how you're dealing with that right now is you're going to be open-minded to something if it's fair and it's balanced. You're going to be open to something if everybody gets a fair shake in it. You're not going to be somebody that like squirrels away and hides opportunities from everybody. If it's on the table, it's on the table for everybody. You're going to be very open to equal opportunity situations. Now let's find out, how can you unblock what is stopping you from achieving your soul's true calling? How can you unblock what is stopping you? Look at that. 3 of Swords. What this is, plain and simple, how you're going to unblock what is stopping you from achieving your soul's true calling, Aquarius, is to heal your heartbreak. What's broken your heart? What has not only, and this is air energy, this is swords, this is your home territory, your mind. And in your mind, you can go into that tab that's marked heartbreak, and you've got this whole encyclopedia of things that have broken Aquarius's heart. In order to unblock yourself and get in touch with your true soul calling, you're going to have to close that tab, delete some of those items. You're going to have to heal. And that is not easy, and that doesn't happen in one day. I just feel like because this is showing up here for you, you're going to have to address some of the things that have broken your heart in your life. In order to move into your soul's true calling, Healing has to be done, period. Let's clarify these cards. Let's jump into the Soha Mystic tarot cards and clarify first for Aquarius. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? This open, fresh-faced, opportunity-seeking student of life as their true calling. Why is that the case for Aquarius? The Devil, it's Capricorn energy, and the Empress. Aquarius, you're open to opportunities. You're a student of life. That's your true calling because you have this feminine energy about you that always wants to produce and reproduce and produce and reproduce and bring beauty. You want to bring beauty to the world. You want to create a place where everybody feels safe, that equality issue. You want to create a place where everybody has opportunities, that it's not just dialed in for one race or gender or style of love or however you want to look at that. And you have this desire to master your physical reality. Right now, you are very much this open, fresh-faced, like student of life. That's your soul's true calling. And it comes from this ultimately mastery. I want to master my physical reality. I want to be in charge of everything to do with my home. I want to be everything to do with my job. All your touchable, tangible, tasteable items. You have a deep desire to want to be in charge of that, to be your own boss. Maybe that's your ultimate goal in life, is to be your own boss. The Justice card is how you're responding to your true calling. Why is the Justice card here for Aquarius? The World and the Hermit. Major arcana all over the place. The Justice card, like I said, that's equality, that's balance, that's fairness. Libra energy, it's very much speaking your truth, it's sharing your truth, it's making sure everything is leveled and fair and even. And the World, it's because the cycle that you've been going through, it's a culmination. You've learned your lessons, you've graduated, you've achieved a certain position in life that allows you this sense of justice. You've gone through things that have been unfair. You've gone through things that felt like you were like a redheaded stepchild of sorts. And you're not going to allow that to happen to people. Your soul's true calling is to be a student of life. And people can't be a student of life if they are dialed into only one category or another. The Hermit energy, you have this mastery of your physical reality, very much like the Devil, because you've gone within, you've searched out your own soul, and you've found your own light. So there is this leadership quality to you that is extremely beautiful. Why is the Three of Swords how Aquarius is going to, Hermit attributed to Virgo. I slipped up. What about the Three of Swords is how an Aquarius is going to unblock. What is stopping them from achieving their soul's true calling? And I said, it's going to be, you're going to have to find healing. And there's the Fool and the Hierophant. Look at that. All major arcana. There is something humongous going on in your life right now, Aquarius. I hope that some Aquarius will put something in the comments about what is going on, because this is absolutely beautiful. But in order for you to heal, mentally heal, closing that tab or closing those items down that block them from being the master and the student of their physical reality. The Fool energy, taking risks, taking chances. The Hierophant, being this teacher, becoming a spiritual teacher. Not only are you going to heal your mental hurts, your mental heartbreak, but you're going to start to take some risks and some chances, and you're going to teach others how to do this. I don't know how that's going to happen for you. This is a collective Aquarius reading, but there is an element, and I hope that somebody will tell me how this might work in their life. You will take some risks and take some chances to teach others how to heal their heartbreaks, the things that keep them held back and stopped up from achieving their soul's true calling like you've done. One day, you will be somebody's role model. Aquarius, I have the Moonology deck here. This is all the phases of the moon. And let's find out what speaks to Aquarius the best. Full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. We just had a full moon in Scorpio on May 1st. That might still be carrying through and forward for you, but this is the full moon in Scorpio card. It's time to release negativity. Aquarius, this is your reading. Please remember to like, follow, subscribe, and share. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube, and your comments are always welcome. Be blessed and be well.